Hi everyone, hope you're all safe and well. Welcome to another one of my Disney Infinity clips. I'm still in the design stages of this Mandalorian level that I'm working on, which is from Seasons 2, where we escort the Juggernaut. And the last clip I showed you on May the 4th was the actual Juggernaut itself. You'll see I've progressed slightly with the level, where I've now added a road. And strangely enough, that road is taken from the water world. That's the Dora road, which was quite good. It actually looks quite like sandy, which I thought was quite good. And you'll see here I've added some vegetation in between the road just to make it look like it's a bit overgrown. And strangely enough, it fitted quite well, so I'm quite pleased with that. You'll also notice there's not much else to the level that I've done so far. I'll explain why in a moment. I'm trying to get the idea of what the gameplay is, and I'm still experimenting with a few things. So this level is still really in the early stages. So I haven't shown you how to build anything yet. But what we're going to show you here is I was thinking of having some sort of level here at the beginning, some sort of platforming or collection tool or some way to climb up using the Ewok village. And I haven't done one of these at all, so I thought we could have some sort of platform where we can jump, climb up onto a level, and then maybe jump down on top of the truck. So you can jump off there. So an idea to start with. I'm not too sure. Okay. But obviously what I'm trying to base this is from the episode within the Mandalorian, and I'm not going to give anything away apart from there's a Juggernaut and we have to escort the vehicle. So I'm going to show you a couple of things with Doe here. So you'll see these are all my test buttons still in the design stages. And I'm hoping now that as we come into June, I should be able to find up some more free time to really flesh out this level and really get it down to something that's got a decent gameplay. At the moment I'm still lost on gameplay. So you'll see here my little Juggernaut coming across, all on a path tool, moving across. Fits nicely, if you notice, and that's purely by chance, by the way. It fits nicely in the path, yeah. That wasn't intentional. I realised it fit nicely, but with the mud going across, it looks like it drives quite nicely on the truck. Now, in the episode of The Mandalorian, the vehicle is pursued by some enemies, and hence why this clip is called We Have Company. So I was trying to think, what should we have pursue us? And when they redo these, they're basically on these little skiffs. And I've already mentioned him in my last clip, but Jet Blast 190 has created this skiff. Now I haven't created this, by the way, I've just nicked it. It's an old design thing. The only difference with my skiff is that it actually moves. Right? His one is on a fantastic level he's working on to do with the Sarlacc pit. But I've got this little skiff here flying around, and you'll notice I've got little air blowing underneath it. And strangely enough, they're little tornadoes that you can get, and I've linked those to the path, which is quite good. So I've taken his whole design layout. So the nice thing about this, if you want to know how to build this skiff, just go onto his site. He's got a step-by-step instruction how to build it. All I've done is attach it to a path and have the whole thing moving. I've had to compromise little areas. Certain things don't work, but we've managed to build quite a good representation to it. Now, another thing I've pinched is from Papa H, is I didn't know you could put the cannons to a path. So I've added those two cannons on top, which looks quite handy. And I can jump on and access it. Now, I've got this button here to bring some troops, and this is the bit I'm struggling at the moment. So I have these two troops here, and I'm hoping they'll shoot me, but they don't. They push to the edge, and look, they've disappeared. They fall off. I've even put the ridge on so they don't roll off. So you watch, I'll add them on. There they are. They then slide into the wall for no reason at all, can't shoot, and then they disappear because they fall down onto the ground below. So they're not gone, but they've gone down below. So I'm struggling with that at the moment. Oh, and what's that? Another skiff has turned up, and now all I've done here is done a mini version of it. So I've shrunk the thing down. So exactly the same design, but not as many blocks. But you definitely need to give Jet Blast a look at. Jet Blast 190, have a look at him, because he's created this little skiff, and I thought was brilliant. And there was no point in me doing another different design. It was perfect, so I've swiped that. So I'm not even going to give you a tutorial how to put this one together, because guess what? He's already done it. So go check his site out. Definitely subscribe to him. He's doing some really good stuff at the moment. But this is what I'm working on. So I'm looking at these two vehicles, and these two vehicles are flying either side, and it's either going to be jumping back and forth, yeah, or collect something. But the downside is the troops are not staying. So I'm going to try and experiment a bit more, trying to see if I can get those troops to hang in there. That's why I put those little ridges on. I'm also thinking, what do those buttons do? Do those buttons give me a robot to help me put out the fire? So you know, in my previous clip I showed you that the Juggernaut can catch on fire. So I was thinking you have to jump onto the skiff to get a robot, chuck the robot across onto here, that'll put out the fire. I'm not too sure yet, so I'm looking for your feedback and ideas on this, guys. So it's still a work in progress, but it's quite cool that these two little things fly either side. You'll notice I fall off in a bit. That button doesn't do anything, but that button cannot be shot at. You'll see I've got two buttons here. One can be shot from the other side. The other one you actually have to jump in. So if I move the ladders the other way round, I might have a different function on there. Again, these are just ideas. I'm still just experimenting at the moment. So what I've done here is I've just jumped to the third person, like the well, not third person, the angled view, because this was another view was going to look like. Because I quite like the layout of this. And then we'd have the skiff fly through, and this will come down at the side, so we can see it shoot through. So we've got this little coming down the side. So we have people. The downside is I'm not sure how I get the people to appear on the screen. The cannons do help because they do kill me. So I got them to fly across as we're moving across. So I quite like this angle. This is quite good, and you'll see I die here. So I might make it that it's more of a platform level type game where you have to jump back and forth along the path. And either you have to grab things and jump onto either of these ships. You'll see here I've fallen off. My control on my character is quite good because when you fall off, you have to die. So I've got this little ship to fly back up. But I may have to design something that once you drop off, you die off that level. So I have some sort of death tool. And you can see I've still got... My perspective is slightly out of sync, so it's not easy when you're out of the screen. But this is what I'm still working on. These are the cool ideas that I'm trying to come up with now. So we've got these little vehicles down the side. I think the skiffs are a brilliant design, by the way. I absolutely love it. So that's why I've done a huge shout out to him, because Jet Plus 190, that was brilliant. The only thing I did different with my skiffs, because I wanted the whole thing on the path, I've used a flat piece as the little jet engines at the side. But you got to admit, that does look damn good. And again, I'm just trying to work out what we do along here. And while I play this, by the way, you'll notice you don't see much else in the other background. So it might be that it's limited. I know some of you like to create a world that you can explore more. It might just be a straightforward, this is the level, try and get across and try and put out the fire as quickly as you can. And once you get to the end, that's it. I don't know. I'm still working on it. See what I can do. See what ideas I can come up with. But one thing I do have to say, a lot of the ideas that have come from this Juggernaut level have come from other Disney Infinity creators. So, for example, Jet Blast 190 with the skiffs flying around the side, Papa H with the cannons that you can put on the paths, and also Lion H2 who showed us the little edges to get those guys to sit on. So what I might be doing is looking to raise up the edge so I can put troopers on the top of the vehicle. I don't know. I mean, it looks quite cool from the aerial view here. But listen, guys, give us your feedback. Chuck me some ideas on how you think I can make this level come more to life. I think the vehicles are quite good. We're using up about half the memory at the moment, and I've still not done much of the landscape. So hopefully I've got some more stuff coming throughout June. Let me know. Give us all your feedback, guys. I appreciate it. Stay safe and well, and I will be speaking to you very soon. See you later, guys. Bye.